YTBC, what's the deal? So I'm on boxingscene.com right now, and I will leave this article in the description box. You click on it and you come to your own surmise about these photos that Boxing Scene they put up of David Haye in his preparation for Arnold Gjergjaj, the 29-year-old heavyweight from Switzerland. So we know Gjergjaj is 6'5", will come in about 240. Some people still don't see him as a threat, even though he's 29-0. They really don't see him as a threat. I think it's going to be an easy walkover for David Haye. I've seen Gjergjaj fight a few times here on YouTube. Probably about 5 or 6 of his fights I've seen. I know one thing: when he comes in at that 250, when he comes in real high, he looks very slow and plodding. In my opinion, he still does have a good right hand, a good snapping left hook. To me, I think he's at his best when I've seen him weigh about 230-ish, somewhere in there. He looks a little quicker on his feet. His hands he seemed to let his hands go a little bit more. He seems a little bit more confident in the way he fights. Maybe because he knows he's in shape. I'm not sure. That's not a fact. That's just what I think. I'm expecting David Haye to win the fight. I just think he's just a better fighter than Arnold Gjergjaj. I really do. This is going to be Gjergjaj's first major step up, and I actually made a video about Gjergjaj. I made a few videos about him, but I made one video in particular when I was saying that Gjergjaj is going to have to leave the UK, or he's going to have to leave Switzerland and travel to the UK or America to get himself a fight. And I was right. And I made this video about 2 months ago. Go through my old videos and you'll see it in there. But I think he's going to step up, and I think he's going to lose this fight to Haye. But one thing I noticed about Haye in these photos, he's not fat. He looks like he's in shape. He has a cut-off T-shirt on, so you really can't see, his abs and his, you can't see his upper body. But just looking at his arms, just looking at his forearms, he looks ready to go. Looking at his biceps, he looks ready to go, man. But just looking at David Haye though, this is just a little bit bulkier David Haye. This isn't the David Haye, comes in around 213. This is a different David Haye. So we're still getting accustomed to this version of David Haye. It's going to come in close to damn near 230 pounds. He still may be one of the quickest guys in the division, despite adding the weight. I think he still will have some of the quickest hands, probably some of the quickest reflexes in the division still, even at an advanced stage. But what do you guys think about just this new, close to 230 pound version of David Haye? Do you think just getting older and just adding the weight, and adding it in a smart way, it's not like it's fat. Most of this looks like little muscle, but it looks a little bit to have a little bit more girth on him, than he did 4 years ago. But what do you guys think about this new version of David Haye, this 230 pound version of David Haye? And what do you think about these photos? So go to Boxing Scene, look at the photos, tell me what you think. YTBC, I'm out.